Hey guys, just getting back, about to go home. But I was excited tonight. Now I was gonna go see Bad Boys 3. I hardly go out much, but I was gonna go out with a few other ladies and just enjoy movies, and you could eat and drink while you're there. Um, Me and my husband always go to this establishment, and we've always had great time there. Um, I got there early, and I was the first one there. So I was sitting there. At first, it looked like me and the guest that I was waiting on, it looked like we were going to be the only one there. But then again, a lot of people just started arriving. So I'm sitting there waiting, and the people come and they take the orders or whatever, and I make my order. And mind you, I'm still waiting on the people I was going to be there with. So they go place the order. They come back, and let me go back. When I placed my order and he gave me the total, I was like, wait a minute, it didn't sound right. So, long story short, he overcharged me, but he did come back and he told me that he had made a mistake and he did overcharge me and he gave me that change back that was due. So I gave him a $2 tip just for that, whatever. And so I'm still waiting on my food. Either way, even it's been about maybe 30, 35 minutes since I had made the order. But mind you, we at the movies, so of course it's gonna take a little longer. I wasn't tripping, you know. I'm sitting there watching and I'm waiting, and I see everybody else getting their food. So I'm still waiting. I'm like, how the hell is that? Damn, everybody in this whole theater got their own food. And I'm still waiting on mine. Mind you, and I only ordered a quesadilla. It don't even take that long to make. But something just told me, I looked down at the receipt, and in big ass letters, somebody made a point to make sure it was capitalized. It has "nigger" right on top of the receipt. So I'm looking, but at that time, the people I was with, she was sitting down, and we were still watching the movie, you know. So I put it under the light that they have on there. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? And I show her, and then I was like, you see this? And then she look, and she's like, what the and she put her phone light to look and make sure that she's seeing the right thing too. So she was like, you about to call them over there? Because the waiters and the waitresses, they were going by still, you know, seeing if everybody, I guess, was okay, whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm about to go up to the front and talk to the manager, because that's not cool at all. And I go up to the manager, and as I'm walking down the hall, I see a few of the employees, and I asked them, I was like, are one of you guys the manager, or do you know where the manager is? They was like, no, but I could definitely get it for you. Everybody's so friendly. Everybody there was nice, and I give them that. They wanted to make it right, and that's exactly why I didn't make a whole situation out of it. Because trust and believe, if I would have made a scene in the movie theater and all them black people that was up in that theater, trust and believe, it would have been something totally, it would have went left. But anyway, he's like, can I help you in a way? Because I told him what happened, and I showed him the receipt, and they was like, what? And they both sitting there looking shocked. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, they was just as shocked as I am, and I'm still shocked. But I go and walk with them, and they're walking me and my by that time the girl who was with me, she had grabbed her stuff out the movie theater, and she ran to where I was and came with me. So we're walking up towards where the front is, kind of, and he's going to find, I guess one of the managers was sitting at the table with somebody else, and he's sitting there with a shocked facial expression on his face, whatever. Of course, he's just as shocked as I am, whatever. And he's like, what? And he's like, that's not even the guy who took my order it wasn't his writing. And at that time, I knew anyway, and I still know that that wasn't him anyway. And I doubt that black dude who took my order, I doubt he would have wrote nigger on my receipt, and it was crazy. But mind you, still talking with the manager, whatever, and the people who are walking us, they're still standing there, whatever, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, that's just crazy. I was like, and especially because I wasn't rude to nobody, I didn't talk to nobody, so this is some just random ass person, whoever y'all got in the back or whatever, working, and they just write nigger on people's receipts. But I didn't make a scene or make a big old thing in a way, because everybody that was in there, as far as all employees, and they were trying to make it right. Like, they gave me my money back, they gave my food and all that stuff was free, whatever, and they gave us the tickets to free movie again, me and my the person I was with, whatever, and still got to watch the movie that we had actually came to see anyway. But that don't make it, you know what I mean, that don't make it better, you know what I mean? And I know they were going around trying to figure out who that was, because several of the people, and dang near everybody in that establishment came and apologized. Sorry, my husband checking on me already. Dang near everybody in that whole establishment came and apologized to me, and you could tell they wanted to make it right, and they knew that was totally uncalled for, and they wanted to figure out who it was. I'm pretty sure they probably is investigating it or whatever, and they gonna fire whoever that was there. Not no warning. That's enough to get fired. But that was cool. We got my food and everything, and went back in the movie theater. And me and the young lady I was with, we finished watching the movie. It was cool, you know, because I was having a good time, I guess, whatever, until all this had happened. So I wasn't going to let it ruin my night. But when I'm on my way home, you know, and I just made it now, whatever, and I was thinking about it, I'm like, that shit really is not cool. And that is a warning for them as well. Because that means if you got somebody that's working there and they just writing random ass stuff like that on people's receipt, y'all need to be careful who y'all got surrounded with you guys. Because ain't no telling what they've been doing. I doubt tonight was just the night they just decided to write nigger on somebody's receipt that they don't even know if it was black, white, or whoever it was on there. But it just threw me for a loop, and I ain't gonna lie, it caught me off guard. It really did caught me off guard, and I don't know. I just need to vent, I guess. You guys have a good night.